They don't have a chair for Skeletor?
Unfortunately, I'm a little bit sad at the moment.
Why are you sad, sir?
Well, a lot of my favorite celebrities have died over the last week, and Bruce Willis has died 3 times in the last month, and I'm a bit down about it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
but
we'll get to that in a sec, though. We'll see. Waiting
they've
for
all, according to have the T virus.
they have some. They have the internet virus, right? So celebrity deaths, right? Over the last month, me and Davey have noticed there's been a few fake celebrity deaths, which jumps back to when we were talking about the Green Ranger, when me and you had to double and triple check this was real before we said anything about it, because
Yeah, we waited.
yeah,
Because we heard the night before, but we didn't want to like jump the gun and say something.
Yeah,
and that wasn't the case. So we wanted to make sure.
When we make videos, when we do these live shows, everything we come in with is 100% facts. And if we don't know, we will say we don't know, because we spend a lot of time researching, making sure everything is right. Now, over the last month, well, it's been going on for a few years, but over the last month, there's been a few hoaxes, celebrity hoaxes, but they're a bit more devious than normal, because they're more regular recently. And well, I'll show you some of the stuff that's been popping up. I don't know if anyone else has seen this, but let us know if you've seen any of these. But look, check this one out. Yeah, Bruce Willis has been getting it quite a lot, to be honest with you. Now, do you see, right? I shouldn't laugh, but do you see the fucking Photoshop picture of Bruce Willis in that person's hand?
Yeah,
That's a real funeral. That is somebody really upset about whoever died in the coffin. And well, look, you have to be pretty low to be doing stuff like this, you know. Now,
or desperate.
we also got Steven Seagal, and that's probably not the most flattering picture of him, but I don't think there is many good ones these days. And Kevin Costner, apparently, what's the name? Dolly Parton died this morning.
Parton.
Yeah. And well, there's been a few others like Mick Jagger and a few other people who've died recently. Now, you might
and
think
the Jagger one looked very
bad.
That one was that was bad because they had him like in the hospital supposedly.
Well, it was a picture of somebody else who looked like
they know what I mean,
dying, yeah, and at the same, split picture. And I'm like, but the thing is, now you're probably wondering to yourself, why does it matter? Who cares about all this? And you're right, it's not a big deal, but this time it is, because as I was doing my research, once you click on these things, they're trying to get you to download a malware, which will pretty much give you a virus and cause you all kinds of problems and go into your bank details and all that. So my point is that if you see anything like this anywhere, make sure it's a resource, especially the one with the candles, because it seems to be a thing here. But it seems, make sure you get the resource is somebody you know. And if you're unsure and you really want to know, you can always message us and we'll make sure we know too. But as I said, like the malware, they're trying to get you to download malware, and it can give you, well, obviously nobody wants a virus, but you don't want anyone going into your bank details too and all kinds of stuff. Also, on another note, there's also a YouTube videos that are linked to these things and they're fake news. So it's somebody showing pictures of Bruce Willis and a voiceover saying, oh, his family's with him and all that. And this channel and these channels, and I'm not going to say because I don't want you jumping on and getting involved in that, but these channels are getting monetized and doing really well from all these fake videos. Now, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Recently, my videos and my channel has not been doing well at all. I'm struggling and it's been tough. YouTube can be tough. And I'm still going, I'm still trying. But what I was going to say is that I could decide tomorrow, make a video of Bruce Willis broke into my house and kicked my cat, and put a big picture, Photoshop it, make it look as good because I'm pretty good at it, and put it out there and make loads of pictures and all this and get people to jump on. Now, I'll probably get a lot of views. I might even get quite a few subscribers. But I don't want to grow my channel like that. And I know Davey's the same. We could make these things up all the time to get monetized and to get like our channels to go massive. But we have somewhat integrity. I try to do the videos the best I can, tell the truth and give my opinions. We don't want to make shit up. As I said, like I could make a video tomorrow about, I don't know, Cameron Diaz came around and tried to, take me out for dinner and all that stuff, and I could do all that, but I don't want.
We would know that wouldn't be true.
Listen, she's already here in the bed. Woman, get out. But I was going to say is that I don't want to do that because I want to grow my channel the honest way. These people, if you view a channel and even if it's a bad video and it's a fake video, they still get the views and they still get the time. And YouTube goes, oh, hello, your channel's doing well. You're monetized, And you know what? It's terrible, but safety precaution, that doesn't matter to anyone else who isn't making YouTube channels. Just subscribe to people like me and Davey who are pretty, we try and tell the truth most of the time. Yeah, 90% of the time. Only joking, all the time. What I was saying is, though, it's just for danger and safety reasons. If you see anything that has something that like out of the blue, I mean, look, these things can be real too, but that you don't trust where that's come from, don't click on it. And because as soon as you click on it, and it won't give you the virus straight away, but it's trying to encourage you to click on other things, and you may not know you've done it. Just stay away from them. And I hope Facebook and YouTube and all that do something about it before it's too late. What do you think, Davey? From the aliens?
Yeah, I mean, you basically said everything. The biggest thing is that yes, these articles are trying to get traffic to go to these sites, and it happens a lot with websites too that are pirating movies, or they claim to have access to movies. So you guys sometimes will go to be in the comment section on I don't know, let's say like a Wakanda Forever post, and then all of a sudden you'll see like watch full movie here. That's exactly the same thing. They're trying to get you to click it, go to the website. Now, automatically what tends to happen is you get this weird pop-up saying like, oh, you got a virus on your computer or your phone. You need to click this link and download the software in order to do it. And then what that software does is it becomes like a ghost in your background, and it watches everything that you do, so that if you're putting your bank information or your credit card information or your PayPal account or anything like that, they have access to all of that information because they're kind of like a ghost on your computer in the background working and watching you as you work, and that's what you don't want to happen. And celebrity deaths isn't really new. Like fake deaths aren't new. We've been seeing celebrity get killed for the most part for a very long time. Now, I find it very interesting that they're selecting celebrities that are honestly going through health problems. Like I've heard recently about Bruce Willis going through health issues. I've heard recently about Dolly Parton going through health issues. They're picking people who actually have health problems, and it might seem believable. But what I would recommend to do is either A, check in with one of us, or B, simple Google search. A simple Google search will tell you, if you search their name and then you write death, if nothing pops up, then it's probably not happening. If you hit the news button and you don't see anything, nothing's happening. But yeah, I was kind of hesitant to talk about this, but Del Boy, like I said, he did the research and he came up and said, you know what? This is actually a scam. Like they're actually trying to do this. And I was like, and these have been making Google rounds. Like this is not just local anymore, not just something that we're just noticing on Facebook. This is making rounds on Google now. Google is now debunking all of these death hoax. So if it hit Google, it's a real big issue. So therefore, that's why we're talking about it. So please, guys, don't get scammed. Don't fall for the hype. Do not click anything that you don't know what it is. Also, if it's not a website that you've ever heard of, I would definitely stay away. Don't click anything that's not familiar to you. Please, please keep your information and details safe.
And I think some of them, look, I don't know to the average person, but like obviously me and you be on Facebook and all kinds of stuff a lot. So we see the signs, which looks a bit dodgy. Like if you see anything like as tacky, and look, come on, how tacky is that? If you see anything tacky and look, this is a picture at him at Comic-Con or something. You see it in the background. Yeah, that's what his family's going to put up on his coffin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, look, Steven Seagal. I'm sure there's better pictures of him that he probably would want. You know what I mean? The same here with Kevin Costner. I mean, obviously he's at something. I don't know. And I mean, they even put the writing here in the back of Dolly Parton and do the show. I mean, these are real people leaving probably a funeral or something. You know?
This is some terrible Photoshop too, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, they do stand out if you look, and there's a lot of them with candles and flowers. But as long if they look tacky, I mean. These poor people here, this is a real funeral. I can't help but laugh. And then they put a little photo of one of them holding a coffin and a photo at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think nobody will be that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks bad. Like this family, they found a family holding a picture crying, and they plastered it in front of the coffin picture, and then they spliced Bruce Willis' face to the side, and it's like. They made sure to pick a picture where you can't read the writing on top of the gold print.
Also, if you look at Bruce Willis, his face, even he's kind of trying to tell you, really?
You're falling for this shit?
You really? Don't take it. But as I said, look, I'll show you quickly again. These are tacky looking things, candles, flowers, stuff. Just pay attention if you're, unless it's from an actual resource that you know. Because I love Kevin Costner and all that, and Bruce Willis, and well, sometimes not so much Steven Seagal. But as I say, look, just be careful. I want to ask you something though, Davey.
What's up?
Do you think that this could hurt their careers at all? Do you think there could be any little damage there, affect them in any way at all?
Not necessarily. I don't think that this can do any sort of like damage to their career. I mean, if anything, it'll make people worry about them and check in on them and look into them more. So it'll be weird to see like your name is trending on Twitter or your name is trending on Google because people think you're dead. That's a really sucky way to go about it. But
I personally don't think it could do them any harm. I think like Bruce Willis, people might be checking in on him and he might get a bit of attention over it, but I don't think it'll do him any harm in the long run. And well, that's all I have on this. And just be careful on what you click and check on us, right?
There was one of Chuck Norris laid in a hospital bed. Yeah, see?
I actually saw, there's loads. I saw today, I saw Val Kilmer's dead. Now, again, like you said, we know he's not in good health. And so people go, oh, it's a possibility, like, you know, it's not Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like that would be shocking. And you go, no, they're trying to do it kind of like low key, you could say, yeah, and that's what they're doing. And it's just, you know what, people will do anything for money and to get into your details and get all that and get likes and subscribes on your channel and all that. They'll do anything. And as I said, we try and do it the right way, and that's why you love us, right? Isn't that right, Davey?
Yes, while I have a sneeze attack. Sorry.
Anyway, look, what do you guys think? Have you seen any of these things at all recently, especially about Bruce Willis for some reason? Let us know in the comments below if you're watching later on. Like and subscribe as normal. But now, let's see what you have to say in the comments. Have you got anything to say?
See you all soon, you royal boobs. I can't wait.